Nashville and East Tennessee, by and large, are safe places to live, but they're hardly free from crime. Public safety and justice are core missions of our government and how our tax dollars are put to use. This morning, we're looking back at 2023 through the lens of protecting and serving. Here's 6 on Your Side anchor Bill Williams with the story.
You know, murders are down right now 30%. And all of our violent crime categories, except for assaults, are down in double digits. We're engaging with the community, we're problem solving, and we're laser focused on getting violent criminals off the street.
Knoxville Police Chief Paul Noel on the job for less than a year in April as he rolled out a set of improved crime statistics. Noel crediting a reshuffling of the department's structure and striving for community engagement with groups like Turn Up Knox, working to tap down on violent crime.
Collaborating together, communicating with our city government to try to figure out a solution. And I think over the last 8 months, I think all of those things have kind of meshed together and kind of given us these results that we have this far.
Chief Noel also working on his other mandate, the overhaul of a department culture that had become a sore spot for the city.
Change does not happen overnight. Change takes a while. Some of the changes that we're implementing are going to take years to implement, but I am absolutely, I feel really good about the path that we're going and that the progress that we're making.
But the department faced an ugly incident in February.
I shattered my ankle and I had a stroke.
Well, if the medical professionals have saw you and discharged you,
they won't.
I got nothing to do with that then, but you got to get going.
I can't even get down there.
That's body camera video from an officer called when Lisa Edwards was told to leave Fort Sanders Medical Center. Edwards would later become unresponsive in the backseat of a police cruiser and eventually die. 3 of the 4 officers that were on the scene were disciplined. Chief Paul Noel called the incident an embarrassment.
Through their DNA work and through the forensic genetic genealogy testing and research, we were able to confirm that those remains belong to Jerry Harrison.
Several times through the year, we saw a state investment into genetic testing and genealogical research pay off. The TBI's Unidentified Human Remains DNA initiative helping provide answers in one cold case after another, putting names to sets of human remains that have been mysteries for decades.
Ready? Aim!
Tragedy struck the Knox County Sheriff's Office with Deputy Tucker Blakely, killed in the line of duty while responding to a domestic call.
He lived as a hero. And he died a hero.
Blakely was working one of his last calls as a patrol deputy when he was shot. He had just been selected to be a canine handler and had just picked up his dog before the shooting occurred.
All right, are you Mr. Jason Robert Dockery?
Yes, sir.
All righty, sir, you've been charged with 1 count of first-degree murder.
A multi-day manhunt stretched across county lines and eventually state lines. Murder suspect Jason Dockery was eventually spotted walking along the roadside in Union County. He's accused in the murder of Shiesty Mayberry, a mother of 4. For a moment, it seemed like East Tennessee was experiencing a rash of manhunts.
Look, if he's going to shoot or allegedly shoot his wife 3 times, there's no telling what he'll stop to do to try to escape apprehension. So it's made the whole area safer.
James Birch spent 3 days on the run. Loudoun County investigators said he shot his wife, who survived and managed to drive herself to the hospital.
Just how in the world could this possibly happen without the transport officers knowing that he was able to get out of that van?
It might have been a paper clip that Sean Williams used. At least that's one item found in the back of a jail transport van after Williams managed to escape on his way to court, facing child rape and child porn charges in Greenville. And he managed to stay on the run for more than a month before he was caught near Tampa.
It's about holding the people accountable and responsible for the choices that they made, for the crimes that they committed. And that's the career defense right there.
Prosecutors getting at least a measure of justice for 2 teens, John Kelly and John Mathis and Asley Mills, targeted by 3 fellow teens with guns while driving away from Austin East High School, shot at from a car, having to take shelter in a convenience store bathroom. The jury in that attempted murder trial coming back with 3 different verdicts for each of the 3 defendants. No verdict for DeAndre Davis, guilty on all counts for Ahmad Gatlin, and not guilty for Rashawn Jordan. Jordan and Davis were already serving life sentences in the murder of another AE student, Stanley Freeman Jr. John Mathis was shot and killed nearly 7 months after he survived that close call. That case still has not been solved.
But I truly am sorry. I'm 100% apologetic for my involvement in this. Once again, I do apologize.
That's Christopher Savannah pleading guilty and bringing to an end at least the courtroom part of a tragedy we followed since February of 2022. Savannah is the truck driver who hit and killed Sergeant Chris Jenkins with the Loudoun County Sheriff's Office, who was on the job trying to remove a ladder from the middle of I-75. A drug test found marijuana in his system. Savannah's plea deal coming with a 10-year prison sentence on felony charges of reckless endangerment and vehicular homicide by intoxication. Sergeant Jenkins' legacy, though, lives on. Investigator Clay Jenkins, his son, taking part in this year's Police Unity Tour bike ride, seeing his father's name etched into the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial.
Just wanted to make him proud, so having that badge number, his badge number, it means the world to me.
And a big change for Knoxville Police, a new headquarters finally moving into the city's new public safety complex at the old St. Mary's Hospital site. They left the old safety building near the Civic Coliseum with that building on its last legs.